Two.
Damn, broadcast started. Check the top left corner.
All right, let's go, man. Welcome to Team Lonely Child Boxing, baby. We keeping it real boxing. Live here today, man. First and foremost, I want to hope everybody had a wonderful and blessed weekend. Hope everything is fine. Got my man Lights Out, Harvey.
Yes, sir. Yes,
in the
sir.
building.
Yes, sir.
Then my man 911 Ghost, who is adamant about his skincare. Let's be clear. He's adamant about his skincare here today, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to say that for another time. We're going to say that for another time. So, without further ado, let's get it started, man. And we're going to start in a familiar place because I feel like my show is on repeat because we've started this topic with this topic 3 weeks in a row. But we got to enter it one more time.
What we doing?
The Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, glove game. We have had more evidence come forward, more video footage, more. Let me be honest now. I'm going to be honest. My stance hasn't changed.
Okay.
About what his team should have prevented.
Right. Okay. Hey, see, his man was in there and watched everything, right? Hands wrapped, put them gloves on and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, but that's true. Now here's the issue. Here's the issue though. When you finally see the footage of what everybody's talking about, and you see the actual dent in the gloves, it's no denying that the gloves was tampered with.
No.
Listen.
He was just hitting that boy that hard, man.
No, the gloves was tampered with. The gloves was tampered with. Here's the issue that everybody need to go for all young fighters and fighters out there. When y'all start extending through the ranks, even when you're up and coming, because you might end up in the ring with somebody that's on a particular level, sooner than you want to be and everything. But when you get to fighting fighters on this level, your team has got to check everything. Has got to check everything. It is vital that your team checks everything because this is not just about your money. This is about your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody's hitting you in the head with something that could not be right. And you know what I mean? Later on in life, you could show side effects for that. So outside of the money, outside of being able to make it to a certain level, you need to take care of your life for your wife, your kids, babies, whoever you got going home to. But now, because they dropped the ball. Team Wilder dropped the ball on this one.
Man, so
they dropped the ball.
So you saying that
the gloves was tampered with, bro?
How
this man right here beside you.
He watched them though. He said
watched him. This man right here can test to me. I've vehemently said I was totally against Glovegate. I was totally against it. I said leave it out the way. Something regardless of what happened, his team should have took care of it. But now that you see that, no, I'm not talking about the videos he talking about. I'm talking about the videos that they showed just this week. When you see the dent in the gloves,
man, that's Photoshop.
That's not Photoshop. No, bro.
Man.
No, bro.
He beat your man said he was tired from all the costume he had on.
About that. Let me say this though. When you get hit upside the head and you get knocked out, and you get beat in a certain manner, you don't know what happened. Sometimes you don't know what happened. He could be concussed.
All right. I tell you what happened. Tyson Fury 2. Tyson came out with a W.
Well, listen, let me say this part because I practice law. So basically, what I'm trying to say is this right here. In Tyson Fury's response in the clip that Tyson sent me, he did everything but deny the accusations. And 9 times out of 10 in the court of law, when you have somebody up down there, we stand and they say everything else but what you're asking them, that means they're guilty. The glove to me looked like an old dishwashing glove, like he's been back there washing dishes. I didn't even really care about that because I was saying that he was adjusting his hand in the glove. But the fact that it keeps coming up and he is not denying the accusation means he's guilty in my book.
So what is he saying? He's
saying he had 2 10-ounce some stones in his blood. That's all that he felt and all this, that, and all. Tell how strong a puncher he is. When I'm thinking that I could eat one of his punches because what I said the other week. It don't look like he got any power behind the punch.
Hey, Harvey, that dude's 6'7", man.
That's what Tyke keeps saying. So what are y'all saying? Just because you big, you can punch? If that's the case, why you practice?
But no, that dude's 6'7", man. No, I don't think nobody. No, that dude. I don't want to get hit by him.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't want to get hit by him.
I'm too old to get hit by anybody. But he is not denying the accusations of what they're saying. He
No,
ain't saying
yes,
I
he
can
is.
do that.
Yes, he is. Yes, what he said in that video clip about the two 10-ounce destroyers. He's saying the only thing that was in those gloves is his two big hands and did the damage to him.
Yeah.
Right, and that's true.
He's
And
saying
that's true.
he's not saying that he did anything wrong. He's saying that my two fists is what did the damage. What I'm
And
saying to
that's-
everybody
and he
now is
did.
this. Listen, I'm on record saying Team Wilder should have made what happened not happen by checking everything on him. Tyson Fury is a better boxer than him. Tyson Fury flat out won the fight.
Okay.
But let me tell y'all something. If in fact the only thing inside those gloves was his hand wraps, it did change the fight. I'm not going to listen. I'm not trying to defend Deontay Wilder on this. I'm a Wilder fan, and I was on record saying he lost. He flat out lost. But after seeing these last few tapes, it's clear. It's clear that something was missing out the gloves. That's why Manny Pacquiao for years was using horsehair instead of padding in his gloves. See, a lot of people. All right, let's get it out there. When you see the knockout ratio for Manny Pacquiao start to decline, it wasn't just the SERP. It was the fact that they started making him wear gloves with padding in it. Floyd exposed a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
See, these fighters come over here, and what happens is this, and only few people are on a Floyd Mayweather level or status where you can demand everything to be checked and everything done. Some of these fighters are desperate and got to take the fight. So you end up going in the fight, and your camp is not versed enough in what's going on, and they don't know that their opponent is coming in there with horsehair in their gloves, and you don't have enough status to challenge them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's why you got to start getting into that. You got to check everything.
Wilder did.
Wilder did what?
Had enough. His camp had enough challenge to challenge them.
They saw the hands being wrapped,
So
but they don't.
They check the gloves.
No, he did not check the gloves.
Oh.
It's clear he didn't check
okay.
it. It's clear he didn't check
Okay.
it.
All
It's
right.
clear he didn't check it. But with that being said, at this point, it's a lesson learned. It's a lesson that all young fighters got to learn. But it's water under the bridge now. So listen, one thing for sure, two things for certain. That what this has done, somebody pointed this out. Shout out to Showbiz, they're dope. You know what I mean? It's gonna make us watch the third one now.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we want to watch the third fight.
Yeah.
Because we thought like, okay, Tyson Fury is gonna just blow through him. But now we got the glove gate, we got this and the third. So now the fight worth watching. The fight worth watching.
Man, worth watching.
Yeah, I don't know watch it anyway.
Man, worth watching.
Listen, die hard boxing
Every day.
till this day.
To this day, yeah,
If you
look,
say
you
this day,
can
right.
tell. You
Ah,
can tell.
hey, that's why. Hey, listen. He talked all that trash, and I'm about to say something that she don't like me to say. Your man was twerking.
Are
To
we
this
doing
day.
that? Are we doing that, bro? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man.
That's
Yeah,
the dude when
that's
you're a boxer.
out the clock.
Yeah,
man.
you just lost.
That's out the
You
clock.
should you
man.
just lost, man. You should be training. You shouldn't. I wouldn't be seen
Man,
nowhere.
if he fight, he not fighting the man till December, man.
Man,
He spent it
All
down.
right.
Look, Tom, we're not gonna get into this. Because this is not box related.
listen, I know.
The man
No.
was chilling with his family.
Okay.
They want to
uh-huh.
do that. Let them do that. Let's
Okay.
stick. Let's keep
All right,
the
listen,
box.
listen.
What they
listen.
do-
All right, listen. See, I be training.
Okay. I mean, he's a professional.
Okay.
He's a professional. A camp ain't but a month and a half. If you want to wait to start training, that's fine. Other people are training, but if he for whatever you know, he could have just been taking a day off.
So check this
one
out.
thing for sure. Listen,
Hold on.
He didn't look out of shape.
Hold on, look, check this out.
He didn't look out of shape.
Let me say this, man. In this world, right? When people lose, guess what they gonna bring up all the negative stuff, man. They gonna be like, he was doing this when he could have been doing that. He gonna be doing this when he eliminate all of that, man.
Did he look out of shape? Did he look like he was out of shape?
Man, all I seen was this dude.
Look like he was in
man.
shape, right? Look like he was fighting right, right?
I don't know. He was. I can't tell. I just seen him
Aight.
dancing.
Moving on.
Let's go.
Teofemo Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko. I wish my cousin Charlie could have made it in here today because he's a straight up and down Lomachenko fan. Think he's one of the best ever. But this is a good fight right here. You got Lomachenko ain't been around that long, but he is a veteran. And he got a young up and comer in Teofemo Lopez with a lot of punching power. So it's a classic matchup of the puncher versus versus the boxer. And Lomachenko is like a boxer, like he's like the Matrix in the ring. He's moving all over the place. He's here, he's there, he's here, he's there. He throw punches from all kinds of crazy angles. And Teofemo Lopez is just the opposite. You know, he just trying to land that one and get him out of there. So how y'all see this fight playing out? Or, you know, is the old man gonna be able to dust that young boy off, or is the young boy gonna pull the upset for the young generation? Let's do it.
Man, that's gonna be a good fight, man. That's gonna be it. I'm a Lomachenko fan, but that's gonna be a good fight, man. I don't know. I mean personally, I don't know. It could be anybody, but it could be anybody, man. It could be anybody coming out on with that W. So that's gonna be a good fight, man. And you said Charlie. Oh, that's right. Charlie is a Lomachenko fan. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Lomachenko fan, man. I'm not a Lomachenko fan by no means, because his style of fighting, all this ballet stuff and all of that, it's hype, man. Really, truthfully. And all the amateur fights, then all of a sudden he's the first. Like, it's his career. If you want an example of a crafted career, it would be his career, his boxing career. And from my perspective at this point in time, so I'm rooting for anybody getting that knock some sense into him. Because when you can't move, when you can't jump around, when that weight come down, what you gonna do? That's my question.
Okay, first of all, you can take that off so we can hear you better.
Okay.
But number two is who. First of all, you gotta but when you inside the ring, right? You have to be able to use your footwork and your balance to cut that ring off to stop him from doing it. First, we got to put somebody in the ring who can cut the ring off on him first. Right. And I'm not saying Teofemo Lopez can't do it. I'm saying it's like I gotta see it. Just like for y'all to say a heavyweight can beat Tyson Fury, I gotta see it. For you to say somebody gonna cut the ring off on Lomachenko, I gotta see it. I mean, we all want to see it happen, or we all, I'm not gonna say that, but we all think it can happen. We all want to see something like that happen, but I gotta see it, because so far nobody's cut the ring off on him yet. So far, Lenores has been the toughest opponent out yet. Outside of Gary. Those was his two toughest outs.
Well, I remember us talking not too long ago, and you were kind of leaning. You told me you thought Rigondeaux threw his fight, because that's the last fight I watched of Lomachenko, and the first part of the fight, Rigondeaux was touching him until he decided not to touch him anymore, whether he broke his hand or whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying, to a boxer that has some legs up on him, know how to work the ring and move around and stuff, he ain't really impressive to me. I don't see no power. I see more hype than anything else.
He got power.
I disagree.
He might do that, but what I'm saying is he ain't standing out like that to me. Out of all the fights I'm watching, I don't like Lomachenko.
Okay. Let's move on to Ryan Garcia. It was ordered the other day that Ryan Garcia needs to face Luke Campbell. And Eddie Hearn tweeted after that, just because they order it don't mean it's supposed to happen. Yeah. He was supposed to fight another fight. He turned that down. He's going through issues with Oscar De La Hoya, which these two subjects kind of running together. We kind of got Golden Boy having issues with Ryan Garcia, but to me it's similar. It kind of reminds me of kind of the stuff Tank saying with Floyd and kind of like that. I don't really see Ryan Garcia leaving Golden Boy. They may be using that to hype up other fights, or he just won a big fight, which I think is time. Listen, let me just put this out there. It's time for these youngins to get it on. It's time to see Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. It's time to see Teofemo Lopez. It's time to see all these youngins in the fight. Enough of these tune-up fights. Enough of these stay busy fights. So I don't know if that's what Ryan Garcia problem. Luke Campbell, he's an Olympian. He's not a champion. Yeah. He's an Olympian. That's who Lomachenko fought not too long ago. Yeah. And he gave Lomachenko problems a little bit, but he doesn't strike. He's not a big puncher. And he's not super technically sound. So I don't know why, the big deal about Luke Campbell. But, I mean, it should be a decent fight, because now we see Ryan Garcia in the ring with somebody that can present a different
Garcia
style.
Undefeated too, right?
Of course.
What you think?
I just said what I think.
And what was that?
I said that it'll be a different fight. We get to see him in the ring with somebody with a different style. I'm not blown away by Luke Campbell. Yeah. I want to see Ryan Garcia versus another young lion, Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Tank.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah. I don't think he gonna fight Tank though.
You know what I'm saying?
Not right now.
But that's the
Or-
fight.
or
I mean,
Gary.
that's the fight that everybody wanna salivate because it's De La Hoya versus Floyd all over again.
Yeah.
Even though it's their protege.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'll be a good fight though.
Yeah, it would be.
That'll be a pay-per-view fight. They said Tank next fight pay-per-view.
At this point, pay-per-view, we don't know what's going on because we don't know if people can fill in the arenas. Pay-per-view might be all we got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because can't nobody pay to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on.
Where we going?
We had an interesting discussion a few weeks back about my man Uganda's Ugas.
Hey.
Listen, we had an interesting discussion, but now it's a whole bunch of things going back and forth talking about he's turned down the Terrence fight. He's supposed to be fighting this guy for the WBA regular belt or franchise belt or whatever that is. But he did tweet out, because somebody brought that to his attention. He tweeted out and said that that's not true, that all fights are still on the table. Because what happened is somebody was fighting for a vacant belt, and I think something went along where they got suspended or the fight didn't happen. Don't quote me, y'all. Something happened with the guy that was supposed to be fighting for the WBA title, and he had to get pulled out of the fight. So now Ugas is in line to fight for this WBA title. But I'm gonna tell you this: anybody, if you know Ugas, I'm gonna try to get an interview with Ugas sometime soon. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get him on an interview on the IG Live so I can ask him this in person. But if you near Ugas, you're around Ugas right now, tell him take the Terrence Crawford fight. You only get to go to the buffet. You may not get another chance at the buffet. You turn down this fight with Terrence Ray Crawford right now. I don't ever want to hear anybody say anything about he got ducked. He didn't get his opportunity. When opportunities like this knock, you take them. You take them. You don't get a chance to fight.
But that Crawford fight might end his career though.
How?
Man, Crawford might beat that boy. Might beat that boy to death, man. Crawford might end him, man.
Y'all know what this is?
That might end him.
No. You know what this is? He mad because he's trying to go on Ugas because what I said about
man. See, since he over there, he keep talking about my man.
He upset about
he keep talking about my man.
No, we don't stay with Ugas, but that's why you doing that.
Hold on. Somebody said he looked in shape when he lost.
He talking about Deontay Wilder, bro.
That's what time? Oh, that was okay.
That was a while ago.
Hey, listen, man. Like I said 2 weeks ago.
Let Lights Out say what did you study?
I'm just gonna say I just got finished watching Ugas. I probably only watched maybe about three fights a year, and I just don't see the same thing I was saying. It was like he looks very sound. He's a very technical boxer. He know how to lay his punches and everything. But I don't see out of the fights I watched, people wasn't going to sleep. They wasn't touching the mat. Like I don't want to stand in front of this guy. So with that being said, I don't, he ain't impressed me yet.
Thank you.
What fights did you? Which fights did you study?
Ah man, you gotta ask me that. I can't recall.
Okay, forget it. All right, listen. This what happened. Let me tell you okay, for those that don't get it. Last time we was on here, my man brought up, he got 4 losses and all that. Let me explain what happened. Listen, let me say what happened. When he was at 140, he was kind of in the middle of the pack,
right?
Type of fighter. He didn't ascend to the next level. This when he was with Top Rank. He came to 147 and joined PBC, right? Mm-hmm. From that point on, he fought 2 legit contenders and a world champion, which was Sean Porter. Mm-hmm. Many of us that watched that fight thought he beat Sean Porter.
See, I didn't watch the Sean Porter fight.
Yeah, hold on. Then from there, he went. It was another up-and-coming fighter that everybody thought was going to be the next superstar named Omar Figueroa. So he's fought 2 top-level welterweights since he's been up 147, which is more than we can say than for a lot of people that's in the same weight class. So what I'm saying to you is this: stylistically, he looks good, and his size, he looks like a formidable opponent for Terrence Crawford. Once again, who do I pick? I picked Terrence Crawford. Yeah. I picked Terrence Crawford against anybody except for maybe Earl Spence. So that's not saying a lot. But I do think Ugas' size and boxing ability can cause a great fight. We gonna see. Let us see.
I can't. Do Do you want to touch on that? You keep talking about that Earl Spence guy. Do you want to touch on that? Oh, you want to wait? You want to wait? You want to wait?
We're going to wait on Earl, but what you got to say about Earl? Like, where you going with that?
Like I said before, man, we all know what he just experienced, right?
Okay.
Right? So, correct me if I'm wrong. He gonna be a little timid, man. Once he get hit in that face, it's a whole different ball game, man. This man, he had all this fixed, all of this. Somebody started popping that jab in his face, man. I'm sorry, Earl. You gotta show me something, man. You gotta show me you okay from what you experienced, man. I'm glad you back. I hope you healthy and everything, but he might not make it out that Danny fight.
That's a big if.
He might not make it. He might not make it out that Danny fight.
Well, we gotta see it first. That's what we can do. We gotta.
Okay. What you said. So since you saying we gotta see it, you just said you going with Crawford on Crawford. Everybody on Crawford with everybody except for Earl Spence. We gotta see Earl Spence first. So I'm not putting my money on nothing on Earl Spence right now.
And if the fight get made, Crawford gotta get past all guys.
Right, but look,
it ain't a walk in the park. It ain't a walk in the park.
But the fight is made. Earl gotta get past Danny.
Yeah.
The Ugas fight I watched, he dropped the dude in like the second round and couldn't get him out of there. And they were making a when I was like, I can't.
Okay, sir. Let me bring something to the light. Right. I don't know what the obsession is with getting people out of there. It's more to the game than that. The game is this: are you hitting without getting hit?
Right.
Are you listen? And when the people land punches on you, where they landing at? Right. Are you getting rocked? Are you getting wobbled? Are you getting pushed to the ring? Are people walking you down? Are you throwing wide looping punches or do you throw short snapping punches? It's a lot to play into the fight.
Are you coming out with that W?
It's a lot to play into the fight.
Are you coming out with that W, right?
Okay, so what's that mean? Where you going with this?
Okay, let's go back to my man Keith. I'm sorry. Let's go back because my man, they were saying my man Keith was on that bike, right? Yeah. Running around. Yeah. He came out with that W. Your man just said it's more to it than just knocking somebody out. Your man came out with that W, man. That's all that matters. He came out on that W, man.
Hey, Ty, let me jump out here for a minute. But he was riding around on that same bike in Las Vegas, and he came out with an L. So that's kind of wild.
Man, that's still packed, though. That's still packed, yeah. That's still packed. Like, no matter what nobody say, Pac going into the Hall of Fame, right, see?
Yeah.
That's still packed. That's still packed.
Check this out. Let me say this one more time. For those that don't get it, what I'm really saying about Keith Thurman is this. For the last 3.5 years, all you got from him is getting rocked by Josito Lopez and a loss to Manny Pacquiao. That's almost 4 years worth of work.
Hey,
what do you want me to do?
Hold y'all, watch this. Hey, can I say it?
So wait a minute.
Can I say it?
Wait a minute. So you got to go all the way back to 2016.
Can I say it?
Can
I say it? Can I say it?
Say what?
Okay, so look. This is what I hit him with offline one day, y'all. Lamont Peterson.
Don't do that.
Or Keith Thurman.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Okay. I will say right now, again, I think Keith is better than him. No problem. But here's the thing. That don't change the fact that in Keith Thurman's last 4 fights, every opponent he fought has hurt him at least once in that fight. Yeah, has hurt him. He got rocked by Josito Lopez, almost went down.
He came out with a W.
Bro.
Champions know how to survive.
Bro, listen. But you took, after those fights, right? But after the Danny fight, you took 2 years off. That's not our problem. You're not Floyd. Floyd took 2 years off. He was on the top of the sport. You're not Floyd. If you was on Floyd level when you took 2 years off, that's different. But you're not Floyd. See what I'm saying? You're not Sugar Ray Leonard. No. You're not none of them.
No. So we're not comparing them to them.
I'm talking about people who have took 2 years off and was able to come back.
Like
Andre Ward.
Hey Keith, Keith, if you can hear me out there, we miss you, baby. Please, yeah. I need you to come back and show all these people, man. Keith Thurman, man. Come on back.
Who you gonna fight when he come back? Yeah, I tell you right now. Listen. Let him fight Lipinets. Like
there you go, Lipinets. See, hey,
he might get crushed.
We're gonna take a tune-up fight. We're gonna fight Lipinet. He already said it better not be Ugas because he gonna Ugas. I don't believe that. But come on back, take this tuna fight with Lipinette, and then let's rumble. Let's go for the top 1, 2, or 3. Whoever in the top 3, let's go.
Okay.
Because they're not gonna pay to see a Pac and Thurman fight again. People don't want to see that.
Why not? Some people don't keep fought good enough to.
Yeah, it was a close fight.
They didn't think he mopped them.
Hey, listen, fight Lipinette, then they go for Crawford or Earl Spence. He may go for Crawford or Earl, but take that tune up. They go for Crawford or Earl Spence. And then we're going to shut everybody up. We're going to shock the world.
Shock the world, baby.
We're going to shock the world.
I shook up the world.
All right. Now, then we might get the other thing. You know what? You know what? Before we get, you know what? Let's get to it.
Let's go.
It's a post out there. Somebody sent me a list. What up, Tim? We're gonna talk about that list. It's a list they put out there where the top 10 greatest welterweights of all time. Now check this out. People got too much time in their hands. Be putting up lists like that because some of the people on the list wasn't half the people on the list. People don't even know nothing about. People don't even know nothing about Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Robinson. They don't know more than half of them people that's on that list. But one thing I'm gonna say that stood out by the list that's completely blasphemous is Floyd was number 10. That is ludicrous. And then had Oscar De La Hoya above him, had Pacquiao above him. How you gonna put two people that he beat above him? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then they had Pacquiao above Thomas Hearns.
Larry Merchant made this list.
You know, it's crazy.
Larry Merchant.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Pacquiao ain't never gave me a fight like Hitman.
Larry Merchant made this
first
list.
of all,
Larry.
he did his
Merchant.
best work at the lighter weights.
Right.
Not welterweight. He did his best work at the lighter weights.
Who that?
Pacquiao did.
Yeah.
And he didn't even rule them weight classes, but we're gonna give him his roses. Right. But yeah, so that list is crazy. Would I put at welterweight division? If you want to debate if Floyd should be above Sugar Ray Robinson or Sugar Ray Leonard, it's touchy because Sugar Ray Leonard's natural weight is 147. He fought the bogus fights at 147.
Yeah.
Floyd didn't fight but a handful of fights at 147. Floyd did most of his work at the lighter weights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He did most of his work at 130, 135, 140. And then by the time he got to 147, he was pound for pound best. But he didn't fight. It's like this. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, Wilson
and those are classic. All of those are classic
at 147.
Like
So what I'm saying is, stop trying to fix the fight, y'all. What it was, somebody made a list to try to take a shot at Floyd Mayweather.
That's all that
for
was.
him to what? To come
back?
back?
For
him to come back?
But to put him at number 10.
Larry Merchant made that list.
That's agitated. That's all that was.
That's crazy. 147 for Floyd to be ranked number 10 on any list is highway robbery. Right. But for those that want to get nitpicky and debate him and Sugar Ray Robinson at 147, you can have that argument. And you could make one of them and put one of them 1 or 2 up there. That's fine. I'm not going to argue or fuss about that. If you want to just make an all-time welterweight list and have one of them 2 over Floyd.
All-time welterweight.
But it stops there.
I would have Robinson number 1 all-time.
But it stops there. The reason why but even that fits in the fight because Sugar Ray Robinson fought back. See, back in his time, there wasn't no junior middaweights. There wasn't no.
But the point behind that was he was globe trotting with the fight. Floyd only done jumped the pond how many times? How many European boxers compared to how many times? Sugar Ray Robinson was a globe trotter. So when your career looks like it's more of a domestic because the domestic boxing is grown, it's a different aspect when you fight against different nations. You got fighting against different countries, and you got all of their celebrities behind them. Yeah, you got Ricky Hatton and all of that. You got Ricky, but that was like an easy fight for him. So what I am saying is Sugar Ray Robinson was in more worldwide, world-renowned fights, bigger battles than Floyd. Floyd was a domestic superstar. That's the only reason I'm putting Sugar Ray Robinson above
Floyd fought everybody when you put some.
Why don't that make sense? The reason why many people and why I would consider Sugar Ray Robinson as one of the best, if not the best. Yeah. Sugar Ray Robinson fought in an era when folks had little to no pad in the glove.
They
Some people didn't have pad in the glove.
Right.
He is the original boxer.
Right.
This is how the landscape went. Sugar Ray Robinson birthed Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali birthed Sugar Ray Leonard.
Right.
Sugar Ray Leonard birthed Roy Jones.
Right.
And then Floyd is a combination of them all.
Right.
And then in the middle of them, we have other boxers that we can name like Bernard Hopkins, James Toney.
Right.
But these are the global guys that transcended that.
Right.
But it all started with Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay.
That's why many people consider him to go. He is the
But also,
original boxer.
how many fights did he won before he lost one?
James Toney?
Was a boxer. What are you talking about? James Toney was a great boxer.
Yeah, lights
What are you
out.
talking
That's
about?
my name.
What you talking about, bro? Now look, hold on. Before y'all jump out there, make sure you come with me with some certified facts. Because if you gonna sit here and defend Keith Thurman and then try to say something bad about James Toney, I might put you out the studio.
Okay.
Hey, let me out. Hey, Porter, bing, next stop. Yeah, let me out right here.
Are
Yeah, bro.
you serious?
Because if you're gonna go on James Toney, I might slim.
Come on, man.
That's beyond blasphemy.
Come on, Ghost.
All right.
So go ahead, state your claim.
No,
right
I'm
here.
gonna be quiet.
No, you
No,
live. You said it live. Everybody,
I'm quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
You just said it live. Say it. Say it. Say it.
I'm be quiet.
No, don't be quiet now.
I'm be quiet.
You are live.
I'm be quiet. I'm be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
I thought then Sugar Ray Robinson won like about 80 fights before he lost his first.
He
fight.
lost 100. He won like 90 some fights, bro.
I thought it was 82. I thought he won 82.
He like 90 fights. He won like 98 or something. He's the original boxer.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about James Toney?
Nothing.
What do you got to say about James Toney?
Keith,
All right.
Hey, Keith Thurman, we miss you, man. Come on back.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All right, let's do this then. Let's do this right now. If you had one fight out here right now,
Right.
what fight do you want the most right now in boxing? What fight do you want the most right now?
Right. What you talking to me? You asking me that?
Yeah.
I want Gervonta Davis and Gary Russell. Gervonta Davis and Gary Russell. That's what I want personally right now. Battle of the highways. I want Gervonta Davis versus Gary Russell.
And I want Gary Russell and Lomachenko to run that back.
Hey, Gary, you a top commodity, baby. Home team. I'm rocking with you all day. Yeah. Tank, Gary Russell. Gonna be a good fight.
Okay. With that being said, fight that I would want right now that can't happen right now, really can't happen right now. The fight I really crave for, honestly, I want either Canelo versus Charlo or Canelo versus Demetrius Boo Boo Andre.
Oh,
That's the fight.
Andre. Yeah, now I'm a fan of Andre.
I want to see that right there. I'm tired of all the shenanigans they doing up there over there on the zone with Golden Boy and Eddie Hearn. There's no reason why Boo Boo Andre can't get a fight. And anybody wanna know what my problem with the zone is? There it is, right there. Stamp it. You can put it on there. I circled that situation. I said the Boo Boo Andre situation is gonna tell me what I need to know about the zone. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna tell me what I need to know because he's on the right side of the street. The only person that ain't on the side of the road with him is Charlo. Everybody else is there.
yeah.
Jaime Munguia, Bivol, Canelo, Triple G. They all there. They're all there for him. Billy Joe Sanders, they're all there. Why can't Boo Boo Andre get a fight? And I don't want to hear this stuff about black fighters can't sell. Put the man in the ring. He a two-time division. He a two-division world champion.
Yeah.
They should be in the ring with them. I'm tired. Look, everybody out there in the boxing world, let's be clear. When they come back from this COVID situation or this pandemic and everything get back up, I want to see smoke. I don't want to see I don't want to see no keep busy fights. I don't want to see none of that. We should see smoke. Enough already. This should be enough to let everybody know that money can be blown in the drop of a hat. Put the fights together. Ryan Garcia need to be in the ring with Tank, Gary Russell, or Teofemo, or Devin Haney.
Woo.
These are the fights we need.
Yes.
Listen, and all y'all out there in round 130, 135, give my man Gary a fight. You heard 2 people in here just say they want to see him in the ring. Give my man his due. Give that man his fights.
Yeah.
Tired of this, man.
Yeah.
Listen, Gary Russell, Boo Boo Andre need a fight. It's enough of the running. You know what I'm saying? Stop the shucking and jiving out there.
Hey, you saw that clip I sent you of him hitting that heavy bag, man. Gary looked good. He just training. Gary looked good.
You know, so we'll see. So, oh man, where we at with it, y'all? Where we at?
35 minutes in, sir.
Okay, that's cool. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to touch on this week of TeamLonelyChild boxing.
Hey,
man.
can we touch on it or you want to wait?
What you want to touch on?
That female side, or you want to wait?
Oh yeah, he did say
You want to wait on that?
Nah, let's get it. Actually, but hold on. Before you get to that, though, before we get to that, I think that now after the pandemic and the everything that's going on, I think the steam of that fight is completely out of it. Completely out of it. Like, because right now, speaking of, I'm glad you brought up female fight, because let me say this for everybody.
Okay.
What they doing to them women is crazy.
What's that?
It's sad that they don't listen. They are grossly underpaid.
Yeah.
They are grossly underpaid. They are grossly underpaid. The rules and regulations that they got to follow, what them only fighting 2-minute rounds. I think they're switching it to 3 minutes, but they should have never been 2-minute rounds to begin with. If women can get inside the cage and choke each other, flip each other, and beat each other to death, these women can fight 3 minutes in a boxing.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's nowhere in the world that these women doing what they're doing are not making millions. You got women that won 2 and 3 weight classes that still only making hundreds of thousands and not millions.
Yeah.
Stop it.
On record. We on
Stop
record with this?
It's record.
Okay.
Stop it. Listen, it's time. Listen, the only reason I wanted the fight that we was going to talk about, Layla versus Clarissa Shields, because I wanted a night that we fry the chicken. We get together, we fry the chicken, we all come together and we sit down.
The good, in your words, the good juice, right? Get the good juice.
Yeah, and we watch them females get it in, and it's a major fight. It's pay-per-view and they make millions.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I liked about the fight.
Yeah.
I didn't like nothing else about the fight. I didn't like nothing else about that fight. What I'm saying is this: I don't want to see Clarissa lose. I don't want to see Layla lose.
Okay. All right.
We don't get nothing out of that.
Okay.
We don't get nothing out of that.
I go with that.
But you want to break down the fight, who you thought would have won, right? That's what you want to do.
Are you letting me in?
Go.
Hey, knock. You letting me in?
Go.
Carissa. Ali, man. Baby, I get it. I know. You see that man behind C? I get it. That's your dad right there. You gotta respect that. But you 12 years out the game, man. Things different. I talk different. I feel different, man. I think you should stay retired, take care of your family, and just move on. Let that girl get somebody else, man. But what you doing right now, don't put no tarnish on that last name, man. Go out on top, man. Because Carissa is going to beat your body. I'm on record. What you frying for? You all right? What you frying for? You over there? Carissa's going to beat that body. Hello? You all right? You good over there? All right, okay.
What you got, Harvey? Oh,
we brought it up last week, and I was on the other side of that track because in watching Clarissa is just like I see all the aggression on her and how she's going to go out there and get people out, and so I was comparing her boxing style more to Deontay, although she does have some decent, I guess 1-2, but really and truthfully, I was with Layla. I was like, if Layla could withstand her power, yeah, I believe.
But why is that though?
I just don't like Carissa's boxing style.
Is that man? That's 12, but she 12 years old,
right?
Harvey, 12 years out the game, man. Like she gotta get those angles back.
True.
She gotta get all of that back. Right. Not saying that it
but
won't
look at the frame though. Look at the frame she got. Size makes fights. Yeah, man. But she's 12 years out though. So like if you don't drive a car for 6 months, you get in the car like, hold up. You can drive, but here goes the thing.
But you gonna be like, hold up.
And we bring Tyson up into the situation. Every time I talk about he can't punch, first thing y'all say is he's 6'9". That's the first thing y'all say. It's the same thing. But he ain't been off. The same thing with Clarissa Shields.
But no, you talking about 12 years. You talking about 12 years off. You can't talk about Tyson. He's continuously boxing, training. You talking about 12 years off, being a mother, selling cookies, making You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So come on, man. Like, come on.
And she ain't selling cookies, man.
Right? Yeah,
She sell cookbooks. Don't be doing that, bro. She sell cookbooks. She selling no cookies. She sell cookbooks.
I'm just saying where I would place my bet just for the sake of betting.
Let me in.
I would bet on Layla.
Let me in. Now, first of all, Layla, I ain't saying none of this stuff this man saying about you. Right. And Carissa, I ain't saying none of this stuff he's saying about you. Right. I think both of them are great. I think both of them are, but that 12, what he is bringing up is a fact. The 12 years is a big if. It's a big what if. You know what I'm saying? That 12 years off is a big thing. That's not a small thing. It's a big thing. The 12 years off could cause a major problem. Other than that, the only other thing I would say about you when you're saying the body different is this. Layla's in shape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But she ain't for 12 years.
Yeah.
But Layla's in shape. But the thing about it is, I always tell everybody, the power is the last thing to go. So I thought the way things was going back and forth, the way Carissa would get riled up when Layla would tweet something, I thought she would come out and try to have a barn burner with Layla, which would give Layla a shot.
That's what I'm saying.
Because regardless of what you think, regardless of she ain't drunk, one thing for sure, two things for certain, buddy. You ain't got to drive a car for 12 years, but if you hit hard, you hit hard.
But guess what?
She still hit hard.
But guess what? Speed, man. She got to hit. You got to hit her. You're gonna have to hit her.
Yeah,
you might lose that. You might got that power, but that speed not there.
Yeah, but you gotta get out of the way of it.
Hey man,
you still gotta get out of the way of it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
come on, man.
That's how accidents happen. That's how accidents happen. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's how accidents happen. But again, like I said, the only reason I even advocated for the fight, even wanted to fight, because I wanted them to have their night. To have a night where it should have been an all-woman card. They the main event. Everybody fried the chicken. They get millions of dollars, and we lock in and watch, everybody get into it. All the fanfare and all the things that would have came with it. But everything else about it, I didn't like. I didn't want to see them two talking bad about each other. I didn't want to see none of that. Yeah. I didn't want to see all the stuff because there was some crazy stuff going on Twitter, man. I mean, it wasn't good it wasn't a good look.
Hey, I think Ali need to take a tuna fight and fight Cheryl Swoops.
He got jokes.
Because she jumping in there with that young Brahma bull and C-word, that young Brahma bull.
Watch this.
And she about to go to sleep.
No, she ain't going to sleep.
Your man gonna be. Carlton gonna be like zip and Carlton and C-words. Zip him up. Zip him up.
She's already home.
Okay.
She's already home.
Okay.
Her legacy is supplanted. Yeah. She's submitted.
So why? Like I said, I'm sorry to go backwards with the Bernard Hopkins thing. Then why fight? Why are you fight? You 12 years old. Go out. Let her talk trash. You know what I say? Remember when people used to talk to Kobe? Kobe used to be like this. He's cold as hand of like.
Can I tell you something? Remind you something.
Come on, man.
If she can make 10
to turn on that bag.
If she can make $10 to $20 million,
you gonna turn on that bag
just to get in the ring with somebody.
Yeah, I do it. 10 to 20. I do it.
You got to be crazy.
I do it, but guess what? She might that 20 minutes. She might go to sleep.
That's a big might. Yeah. That's a big might.
She might go to sleep. 12
That's a big might. That's a big might. That's a big might.
Man, listen.
Who hit harder between the two? Max, who hit harder? Okay. I'm gonna make a small thing though.
What's that?
Watch this. I bet you Layla after being 12 years out the ring. Watch this. I bet you Layla looked better against Carissa than your man Keith looked against Josito Lopez. I bet you that. He wasn't out the ring but 2 years ahead and ran around the ring like a gazelle. What's wrong with this dude, man?
Hey, listen.
But look,
Keith Thurman, come back. Carissa, let's get that W. You know what I'm saying? Russell, man, let's get this fight with Tank, baby.
All right, listen. Real quick though, before we get out of here, thank y'all for tuning in. For those that tune in, please Follow Team Lonely Child on YouTube. Follow Team Lonely Child on Instagram if you haven't done it. And also be on the lookout. We got a couple interviews coming up probably later on this week or so. With some world champions and former world champions that's coming on the pipeline. But those are gonna be on IG Live. We'll keep y'all posted on that as they come. Be on the lookout for it. Also, be on the lookout coming up soon. Lonely Child Wear. Lonely Child Wear.
Yeah.
We'll be available on the internet. Be able to zip it right to you. Also, another itiswritten.com.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's coming soon. I'm gonna post all that on Facebook though. Coming at y'all soon. I'm gonna let Harvo and my man Black Ghost 911 tell you how to get in contact with them, and we're gonna go from there.
What it do? This is Lights Out Harvey, aka Harvo. This once again is Team Lonely Child Boxing being brought to you from the Black Eye Media Room over here in the south side of the district. All right. With all of that being said, yeah, man, stay tuned for more information, more streaming come from Team Lonely Child Boxing Podcast. Be on the lookout for the Hole in the Wall podcast, streaming out of the same space, and 24/8 radio, because I'm doing all of that. That's right. Lay on.
It's on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Oh, man, I'd like to give my flowers to people while they still here. I want to give my flowers to Apostle C, man, for helping me with this boxing IQ. You know what I'm saying? Give my shout out to Harvey, man. You know what I'm saying? He with that laugh, man. He keep me down in here.
Yeah.
Want to give a shout out to my man Chuck. What's up, Chuck? I know you watching us out there. And man, you can reach me at 911 Ghost on Instagram at 911 Ghost.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my man Chuck Lane. Chuck, we had some technical difficulties today. I couldn't get you through, bro. We had some technical difficulties. Charlie couldn't make it, and we had a few people that couldn't make it today. But like I said, we're gonna keep building on the show. We're gonna keep doing that, different things to build. We have different guests on next week and the week after that. And like I said, be on the lookout for a couple interviews we got coming up, man. With that being said, AK the Apostle, we out, man.
Yeah, Harvey 4172. Keep a lookout, baby. We out.
Did you end the live?